And here I am at Bouchon Wine Tapas Bar, and I walk in, and who do I see but my co-host, Mike Bailey, from Sip and Chew with Mike and Stu.
Hey everybody.
Howdy.
How's everybody going? Go it. Do it.
Michael, tell me about this Malbec you recommended.
It's Argentina, who's notorious for Malbec. It's like they were invented there, but they're not. They weren't. They're actually a blending grape out of France, out of the Bordeaux region, and they're used extensively in Chile and California to blend with. You don't see many single varietal Malbecs out of France or out of California per se, but you do South America, Chile, and Argentina, of course. So.
The reason I'm at Le Bouchon tonight, we are honored to have a good friend of the show and a good friend of mine, Miss Martie Duncan from Food Network, in town supporting her new book. So she's doing a book signing here at Le Bouchon, and I thought I would stop by and say hello.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you coming in. It's perfect.
All right, we're here at Le Bouchon Wine and Tapas Bar, and who do we run into but Food Network's own Martie Duncan. Martie, what are you doing here?
Okay, Chef, I am so fortunate. Thank y'all for inviting me, because this is the cutest place. I'm at Le Bouchon, right?
Right.
It's a cute little wine bar, but tapas. It is adorable, right in downtown Daphne. And so I'm here signing copies of my books, and I even have some of my older books too, which is like, I never have these. I brought these out of the archive. I actually did print them for something for Christmas, and I had a few extras. So
Okay,
anyway,
so that book, Alabama Cravings, what is
it's out
that?
of print.
Yeah, but what is it?
Oh, well, it was my first statewide book.
Right.
So I had done 2 for Birmingham, and people kept calling me or messaging me saying, Martie, do my city. Where's our city? Do our city. And I couldn't do everybody's city. So I decided to go around the state, and I went to 1,000, I think it was almost 5,000 miles. I don't know how many different things. But so I came up with this one a couple years back, and it's got beautiful original artwork in it, and this one does too. Caroline Ward-Sayer, who worked for me, you probably met Caroline.
Yeah, love Caroline.
So Caroline worked for me for a long time. Look at this beautiful artwork. I've had people even just cut that out of the book and frame it. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful. Oh, so is that.
But anyway, so these are just recipes and restaurants from around the state. So then I decided to take it a step further with this one, because people would say, Martie, okay, so you've been around the state all these times. Now, what do we do besides eat? Where else can we go? So I decided to, because you know when you go on a trip, how it is, you do like, okay, where are we going? And what are we going to eat when we get there, right?
Right.
And then when you sit down for breakfast, you're already talking about where you're going to eat lunch. So this solves all those things for you. It's where you're going and what you do when you get there. And then, bonus, you even have the recipe to make when you get home.
Outstanding,
Yeah.
outstanding. You know, right here on the Mobile Delta, we've got this great mix of wild space
Yes.
and city.
Yes, we do.
So we've got a lot of stuff to do here, and I'm sure there's plenty of it in your book, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, look at this. I mean, people don't even know some of
South
this
Alabama.
exists. This is the destination part for the Gulf Coast region. So you start out with the sea turtles,
Right.
And
Oh,
the
yeah.
beaches, and then you flip over and you're in then you, of course, I got the Grand Hotel, the Queen of the South. Then look at the beautiful, you know, the American Lotus. That's a photo by Jimbo Metter, one of our true treasures. Jimbo is a dear friend of mine, but he's one of our true treasures. But he's, a guide on the Delta and knows more about it than anybody. But the New York Times wrote an article about this, and a lot of people that live here don't even know that this is a thing.
Right.
So anyway, that's what I tried to do. I tried to do things that are things that you do know, like the Grand Hotel, and things you may not know, like, for example, the Sand Island Lighthouse.
Oh, yeah.
And that is shrinking. You know, it used to be
The island is shrinking.
I don't know how many acres it used to be, but now it's down to like 4. And if we don't get money donated to it and shore it up, then we're going to lose it.
Right.
But, I mean, look how Jimbo took that one too. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
So I tried to do a little something for everybody, something for the kids. And you know what was so exciting to me? I did a book signing last week, and a little kid think he was 10, came up and sat down beside me, and he said, "Can I look at your book?" And I'm like, "Sure." So he took it up and he started reading it out loud, and people started gathering around. And he goes, "Mom, I want to go to this place. I want to go to that place. Mom, let's make a list of all the places." And so I gave him a book. I said, "Circle them here." And here's yours. And I gave it to him because I was just so tickled that he was actually reading it. And then he's like, "I want to go to all these places."
Oh, that's
So it was
awesome.
really cool, wasn't it? So anyway, it's Martie Duncan, Sweet Home, Alabama. Destinations and dishes worth the trip. That's a long title, but I think it explains that it's not just recipes this time. It's a bit of something for everybody. If you don't cook, we got your restaurants. If you just want to go on a day trip or travel, we've got that too.
Outstanding. You got a website they can go to?
Well, they can go to my website, martieduncan.com, and it's Martie with an IE, martieduncan.com, and then I go to the book section, and it tells you everywhere that sells them, and they're not on Amazon or Books A Million or Barnes & Noble because this is a book about local places. So I only sell them at local places.
Outstanding.
Now, after Christmas, I probably put it on Amazon.
I don't blame you.
But, but for the first year, I wanted to let it be on just in the local places.
Right.
But they can buy it through my website if they're not anywhere near. Because I don't have 70 stores, but they're not everywhere.
Outstanding.
So I'll send it to them, and I think I take my last Christmas order on the 21st. I think is what the post office said.
All right. Thanks a lot, Martie.
Thanks.
As the name implies, Le Bouchon Wine and Tapas Bar serves tapas. But on Monday nights, they're joined by Chef Caitlin, who puts together an incredible menu. Check this out for tonight. Whipped gorgonzola topped with cranberry mostardo, served with toasted crostini. Flatbread topped with za'atar pesto, tomatoes, and feta cheese. A wedge Caesar salad. For an entree, they have porchetta, which is pork loin stuffed with herbs served with white beans. On the small plates menu, smoked tomato, basil, mac and cheese, and for dessert, homemade pecan pie cheese.